50 years after the final Harry Potter book, Harry Potter is now headmaster of Hogwarts, ready to usher in a brand new generation of witches and wizards. My name's Radio Mike, and together with my friend Sam Garlep, we're reading every chapter of my Harry Potter fanfiction that I wrote when I was 13. This is book 5 in that series. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Seven Servants. Amores, everyone! Welcome to Harry Potter and the Boys of Fanfiction podcast by me, Radio Mike. Book 5, The Seven Servants, Sam Garlep is here.
And my eyes are both working and open, and I'm not sick.
Yes, if you are a Patreon supporter, patreon.com/Harry Potter and the Boys, you get like 10 minutes extra chit-chat from me and Sam, and we were talking about conjunctivitis and pink eye.
But the thing is, I actually am fine. I'm not sick. We were talking about...
No, we were just talking about it, yeah, but...
Gotcha!
Just realised, conjunctivitis sounds very Harry Potter spell. Conjunctivitis! Ugh!
Conjunctivitis.
It's the pink eye spell.
Yeah, but they'd say it with a different intonation.
Conjunctivitis!
Conjunctiviticus.
Well, you've just added a letter there, so...
Maybe not.
Sam, what do you reckon... What's something about me today, and full videos of the pod are now on Spotify, what's something about me, is there anything about me you think is a little bit different to normal? Maybe just a little bit different?
You're wearing long pants.
No, I often do that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You wear shorts a lot.
What's something, maybe it's not pronounced enough yet, but I'm telling you it will be.
Is it, you've got some hair, something's different with your hair.
Yeah. Guys, I have decided
to use shampoo.
As of 2026, I have decided.
Are you wearing a wig?
I am growing my hair out.
Oh!
Bam! I've decided I'm not cutting this bad boy. I'm going to grow it.
Why?
Now. So this is the thing. I want to talk about it because it's not super long, but this is the longest it's ever been.
But it is funny that... Why did I know that? As in, like, you said, what's something different about me? It's grown a week's worth since I last saw you, and somehow I still got it.
So, at our school, like, the rules were really strict on hair. It had to be off the collar, off the ears, out of the eyes, right? So you couldn't grow your hair. Often you would end up with, like, a military-style haircut, but short back and side, shorter on the top.
So, and I will say, yes, the rule was, they were like, you can't touch your collar at the back.
Yes.
But... for us short kings like me, or I just had no neck. So
yeah, right.
I had to have shorter hair than it. Whereas these lanky...
you had half your hair.
Yeah, I've got no neck. So that there's these guys, these really long lanky guys that could have a full mullet.
Yeah.
Because they've got giraffe necks.
Totally. Yeah, I never realised there was a bit of discrepancy
there was a bit of there was some, neck...
stuff.
What do you call it? Discrimination.
Neck discrimination. And like people, often, like it was so bad at our school that they would like, the first day of school term for the year, you would come in and the school would hire a barber to come in. Well, when I was in year like 11 and 12, they did.
God.
And if someone's hair didn't match the rules of the school, they'd give you a full shave of your head on the spot. And then your parents had to pay for it as well.
So I wasn't that far ahead of you, but I seem to remember them literally just going around with scissors.
Oh, really?
They'd give you scissors. They did the same thing with if I didn't, but there were people in my year that could grow facial hair.
You weren't allowed to do that.
And if you had any...
God forbid a boy has facial hair.
If you had any facial hair at school, they'd be like, you'd rock up, they'd send you to the bathroom, and they go... with just, I don't think any shaving cream, just water.
They just give you a blunt, rusty razor.
I remember our house head going, do you want a one blade or two razor? There you go.
And you'd always go two.
Well, yeah, you go two, and he hands you 2 single blade razors.
Oh my God. God.
Yeah.
But I think what's happened is like throughout my whole adult life, I've kind of just been every 4 weeks I get a haircut, right?
Every 4 weeks
Every 4 weeks. Because I also have, this is on the more serious side, I also have this weird like random body image thing where when my hair's long, I feel like my body image just like suffers, right? That's a random thing. Like,
but
and I always get it.
Great.
Oh, thanks, man. Whenever I get a haircut, I feel really spick and span, but I've been thinking a lot lately and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to fight through and like accept me for who I am. And I'm just going to grow it for a bit longer because I thought it kind of came on because we don't have a bathroom at the moment because we're getting our bathroom renovated. Patreons would know. And like every time usually like I see myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh, my hair's getting too long. But at the moment I'm not seeing myself in the mirror as frequently. So I'm just leaving it. And I'm like, maybe I'll just wait till the bathroom's done. But I do kind of want to have it a little bit down to my shoulders.
What? To your shoulders?
Maybe a little, maybe. Guys, it's going to be a different mic. It is going to be a different mic in 2026. You are going to see a Professor Snape style cut from me.
You're describing. It's just
you don't
funny
think
that
to my shoulders?
No, yeah, that'll just take a while. But it's just funny, and also it's funny describing it like your hair. Okay, what's the hair goals? And yours is Professor Snape. He's like weird bangs.
But I think it's like, you know, I've never had my hair. This is probably the longest my hair has ever been, like in my life. And
it's not that long.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it going.
Save a bit of cash.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Because we have a mortgage now and a haircut costs, like, haircut inflation is hitting me so hard. It's like $55 just for someone to cut my hair. No discredit to barbers. Like, you do a great job. But, you know, if I can save $50 a month for 12 months, that comes to $600 a year straight into the offset account. Let's save the interest.
You might have to spend more on, you know, I don't know.
Hair care. Yeah. Well, we never know.
Look, I look forward to seeing how this goes.
Thank you.
Wonder if it'll last as long or longer as you're making a list of everyone you know.
Yeah, that's still chugging along slowly. I haven't updated it for a while, but yeah.
But what if your hair? So my hair grows outwards, rather.
Yeah, my hair grows a bit buffy as well.
So I guess we'll see.
We'll see how we go. Yeah.
Maybe you should try on some wigs.
Like what? Like what kind of wigs?
I don't know. This would be funny.
Oh, the TV just turned off like last time.
What?
What happened? Exit multiview, and
no.
and Jimmy Carr is on the
Alan
TV.
Carr.
Who's Alan Carr? Oh, and there's volume as well.
Well, that's fun.
Let's pause down and figure out what's gone wrong, Sam. As head of AV on the podcast.
No, I think this is your YouTube stopped working.
All right, we're back.
And of course, we should mention that today's podcast is brought to you by Q-Tech Decking Oil.
Ooh, your deck does look very oiled.
Q-Tech. It's actually not oiled. Extreme.
Well, then why'd you get the oil?
Well, we are going to oil it. We haven't done it yet. Extreme CD50 high performance wood oil for all exterior applications.
Yeah, there you go, guys. Go pick that up from your local Bunnings. And,
actually, they don't stock it at Bunnings.
Oh, okay,
which is annoying.
All right, Sam. When we were just outside your place,
yes,
I said I was going to talk about something because I think we've talked about this happening before.
Well, I don't know. You didn't let me talk. We started having a conversation. You said, "No, I can't talk about it now. We're going to talk about it on the podcast."
We went outside. There was a lovely lady there with a little dog, and we started talking to her and patting the dog. And then she said,
She was smoking at the time.
Yeah. She said, sorry, got a Trevor in my throat.
Please don't smoke in the house. Mike.
She said, "Do you guys live here?"
Yeah.
Did she think we were a couple?
I don't know, but this happens all the time around here. Yes, we happen at the cafe another time. Do you guys?
True. Remember, the cafe. You guys going to be marching for the school pickup? Yeah.
I wasn't laughing at that, but maybe she did think we were a couple. I think she just thought
because someone once thought we were brothers.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
And again, we've got to stop wearing the similar color t-shirts on the podcast.
Yeah, but that could be like our podcast uniform. Like it's not like brothers or partners wear the same clothes.
Yeah, they seem to.
Yeah. What did you think you were? What were you laughing at?
I was laughing at. I feel like you always make friends or something with someone around or the dogs or something, and I was just like, it's funny you making friends outside my house. And then now I'm just going to have to live with that and see them all the time.
Oh, yeah, true. I never have to see
like you come to my area, you're like, hey, I'm Mike, this is Sam, and what's going on? And I'm like, yeah, but tomorrow you're not going to be here.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, hey, it's
but
you.
That's the thing about me. Like, I just make friends really easy. It's why everybody loves me.
And the fact because you but it was a dog chat because they had a dog and I don't really want to play with their dog.
Oh, really?
What? Why would I want to play with it?
That was a beautiful, cute dog.
It was fine.
She, mate. Jesus Christ. Let's do the manie before you
sorry,
embarrass yourself further.
Sorry, I didn't check her bits.
No, but we had a full conversation with the lady and she told us the name of the dog, which was a girl's name.
No, I don't remember that. What was the name?
Bonnie.
You made that up.
I did not.
It was not named Bonnie.
It was 100% named Bonnie.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway.
I was just thinking, how do I exit this conversation?
Well, let's get on to the double F, I think. That's a great way to exit the conversation. While I get the double F up, Sam, why don't you recap everyone as to what happened in the last chapter that we read? Sam, go for it. Just recap us. What's happened so far?
Well, this book is called Harry Potter and the Boys, the Seven Servants.
Yeah, no.
Or Harry Potter and the Seven...
It's called Harry Potter and the Seven... How many times do we have to clarify this? The podcast is called Harry Potter and the Boys. The books are Harry Potter and the Boys, Harry Potter and the Team Winners the Tournament, Harry Potter and the Commenters from Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Phantom Fighter, Harry Potter and the Seven Servants.
Okay, so this one's Harry Potter and the Seven Servants and the Boys.
Here's how you'd refer to it. Harry Potter and the Boys, Season 5, The Seven Servants.
Well, so Harry Potter... But then you said Harry Potter and the Seven Servants, Season 5.
No, I said Harry Potter and the Boys, Season 5, Harry Potter and the Seven Servants. But you can just say the Seven Servants. It's like if you were saying Harry Potter, Book 5, Order of the Phoenix. Does that make sense?
Harry Potter...
Anyway, you're just trying to distract from the fact. Just tell us what's been happening recently.
I should have used that time to remember what happened. Well, we've been on quite a journey. Mr. Voldemort, I mean, what's happening with him?
Okay, so in the last chapter, Sam...
Did we record last week? We did record last week.
The Minister of Magic, Boxley Washington, had a very terse meeting with our star, Harry Potter. And we got a glimpse into maybe something more is going on with Harry than we realise. It was alluded to quite strongly that Harry's family, being Ginny and his kids, James, Lily, and Albus Severus, were all mysteriously hurt or attacked or something like that happened. And that was Harry stormed out. And then there was also another teacher, a woman who was asked to step in at Hogwarts this year.
We don't know if she was a teacher, but she was just...
No, she was a ministry employee who was asked to teach at Hogwarts this year in the potions role. But Sam, we pick up today with chapter 4 of the book.
Wow.
And Sam, and this is really... It's chapter 4, but it's episode 5 because we did have the prologue.
Yes.
So there's a lot of trying to figure out stuff in this book. There's a lot of figuring out. But Sam... Usually in this podcast series that we do, and it's no different in season 5, The Seven Servants.
Book 5.
Yeah, book 5, season 5, Seven Servants, year 6.
And the Boys.
Chapter 4, episode 5.
And the Boys.
Season.
Chapter
and
5
the
and the
Boys. Yeah, chapter 5 and the Boys. We usually read the title of the chapter.
Chapter 4, though.
Chapter 4, episode 5. We usually read the title of the chapter. So, Sam, season 5, episode 5. Go ahead, take it away.
Chapter 4.
Yes, of book 5.
Mr. Reaper's Madness.
Ooh. Now, we do know who's Mr. Reaper.
The Grim Reaper?
So we do know that every summer, Derrick and Dimmy return to Deathbert and Reaper's Institution for Orphan Boys and Juvenile Detention Centre as well. So I assume it's that Mr. Reaper, Sam. And Sam.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Take it away.
Oh, you want me to keep...
Yeah, I wanted you to keep going.
It was just a funny intonation on that sentence.
Oh, well, my apologies for being so funny. It's a comedy podcast.
I wish you'd told me that 5 years ago. I would have read this a little bit differently.
Now that you know that, maybe you could try bringing something funny for once.
Sorry, Mike.
Nah, you're great, man.
Okay.
You're so great. Tickets on sale for your comedy festival show, by the way.
Yes.
comedyfestival.com.au, Sam Garlep on ice. See a live injection of heroin into Sam's body.
That's going to be happening. Before, during, and after. But I also called it on ice before all the a little bit before all the stuff with the
immigration,
customs enforcements in the US.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. ISIS has a really different name.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like I've just doxed myself as an ISIS. Yep, Sam, I'm on ISIS side.
It kind of sounds like you're doing a comedy show about the current political state of America. Like, it's like Sam Garlep on US politics.
Yes.
You know, it's that kind of vibe I feel like you're giving. But that's not it. So if that's what you want, don't... Oh, it could be, because I don't know if you've even written the show yet.
No, but I'd be terrible. Like, I've never been trained. I've got no training. I've never held a gun.
Yeah.
I have no law enforcement training. I don't even know if I could do a push-up. So...
But didn't you say...
Oh, wait, that's them. I got in?
Didn't you say you were playing a police officer as an extra? An undercover clothes police officer in the...
So I haven't done that.
Jeffrey Rush film?
No, but I have been an extra in something else now.
Oh.
Wow. This is just coming up.
Go on.
Guess who... You'll never guess who I stood so close to and made eye contact with, but didn't really get to talk to, but I stood next to him a lot.
Carlo Ritchie.
No.
Ritchie.
He's a famous...
Yeah.
He's Australian, English.
Jim Jeffries.
No.
Okay.
He actually was born in Africa, but he's Australian English.
I know who this is. Ben Elton.
No.
Ah, what?
Yeah.
Elton John.
He was in Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Frodo.
No.
Bill, what's his name? What's the guy's name? No. Elijah Wood.
No, not him. He was
Ian McKellen?
No. He's in The Matrix.
Yes, I know. Viggo something.
No.
Oh, who is it? Not Keanu Reeves.
Hugo
Samuel
Weaving.
L. Jackson.
Hugo Weaving.
Oh, okay.
You know Hugo Weaving?
Yeah, cool. That's fucking awesome.
That's so cool.
What was the event?
It was for a new show coming to SBS
Called?
The Chaplain, where Hugo Weaving plays an
Charlie
airport
Chaplin.
And Charlie Chaplin.
And it's all silent, so Sam has no lines.
No. And Claudia Cavan.
Oh, yes.
She was in it.
Yes.
And have you seen The Pit?
I've heard of The Pit, but I've not seen it.
One of the women from The Pit.
Well, it's nice that you reduce them to one of the women.
You haven't seen it, so I can't tell you.
But like the actress's name, perhaps?
Yeah, but I haven't seen The Pit either.
I just know she was in it. Anyway, let's do that. Look out for Sam in his starring role in The Chaplain.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's awesome, man.
God, yeah, it was pretty cool. And Hugo Weaving, in episode 1 of Rake, the Australian TV show, he was a cannibal.
You know Hugo Weaving, that's a very name out of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we've talked about this before. Like I said, like Greta Gerwig really feels Hogwartian. And Hugo Weaving definitely up there.
Are there any Hugos in the Harry Potter universe?
Yeah, Ron and Hermione's son is Hugo.
Well, there we go.
Hugo and Rose Weasley are the two. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Mr. Reaper's Madness.
Derek Derrickson and Dimmy Dimatina. If you do it after every couple words, it's not gonna. We're not gonna get through this quickly, which we never do anyway. Derek Derrickson and Dimmy Dimatina had returned to the orphanage/juvenile detention centre, Deathbert and Reapers, for another year after the school year at Hogwarts had come to an end. Did we know it was a juvenile detention centre?
Yeah, remember it's a bit of both.
Didn't they burn it down or something?
No, I do remember either in the last book or the book before, they blew up the matron that worked there and they floated on her to the something. But
well, I hope she's okay.
And this is where I think, was Paul the local murderer hanging out around Deathbert and Reapers? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, gone too soon.
Okay. Gone too soon. Like those he met.
Yes.
Because he murdered them. Yeah.
Deathbert and Reapers was a cruel place for a young man to be. Not only did all the boys from the orphanage and juvie have to sleep in the same dormitory, but the owners and operators, Mr. Deathbert and Mr. Reaper, had been running the place this summer because the old caretaker had mysteriously vanished a little while ago.
And I think that is alluding to, I can't even remember her name.
Martha or something?
Madam Martha or something.
Madam Martha?
I mean, I'm just making that up. I don't know.
That's pretty good. Mr. Deathbert and Mr. Reaper were two very awful men. None of the boys at the orphanage knew much about them, other than that they were both tall and menacing and absolutely hated children, which seemed ironic considering they ran an orphanage for children. That being said, all orphanages are for children. So,
It's a good
I don't
point. It's a good point because I guess an orphanage for adults is kind of like a jail when you think about it.
I didn't think that. I thought an orphanage for adults is just kind of like a meetup
house,
group.
yeah.
A house.
It's
a share house.
Just people hanging out.
It's a share house. Then
Yeah,
everyone's
you're kind
parents
of
haven't
right.
been
You're
dead.
kind of right, depending on how you look at it. Now,
Yeah.
I do think that I distinctly remember in one of the books, so this is a bit of like canon being shifted. Like, I thought the whole point was you come to Deathbert and Reapers either as a juvenile delinquent or an orphan.
Yeah.
And there's two separate divisions.
Yes.
But now it seems to be saying that there's only a single division.
Yeah, I think. Well, maybe this is since Deathbird and Reaper have taken over from the matron.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
okay.
that's the.
And are Deathbird and Reapers, are they magic? Because they're very magical names, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I reckon they probably are.
Yeah, okay. Do you reckon Deathbert's first name is Albert? And he's Bert Deathbert?
Albert Deathbird. Yeah, maybe.
Possibly, anyway.
Do you know anyone with a name that is has their first and last name?
Oh, like like Donald McDonald,
Yeah.
the guy who used to coach Hawthorn.
Yeah. But do you know anyone in your own life?
No, I don't actually. Do you?
I've got a mate called King Will.
No.
Yes. That's
no.
my friend.
Really?
His name is Will King Will.
That's interesting. William King Will. Okay.
And my mate's dad was called Evan Evans.
No.
No. I mean, yes.
No.
Yeah, Evan Evans.
Wow, that sounds like one of those. It sounds like that
Evanescence.
band.
Yeah, I love it. I love this.
Wake me up,
Can't wake up.
wake me up and
Save me.
save me from this nothing I've become.
Wake me up.
Live my life to
Can't wake up.
before I come undone.
Save me.
Save me from this What was their other song? There was that.
There was not
Wake me
another
up in what was that song called?
I just got wake me up. You're saying wake me up when September
No,
ends.
it's not that. It's do you see Green Day did the Super Bowl? That was cool.
No, but they bitched out of doing their controversial.
Yeah, you know what? That's how you know that Green Day like just aren't as punk as they used to be, because like they had this
So true.
they had this platform. They could have, because their whole thing, every live show, they say, it used to be, I'm not a part of a redneck agenda in American Idiot, and they've changed it to, I'm not a part of the MAGA agenda. But he didn't say that. But
They skipped that verse.
I guess probably what happened is they've just been sent, like they've said, if you do that, we're not paying you or something like that. I don't know. But then I would say the old Green Day would have
been
said,
like,
well, fuck you, Mr. President, we're not doing it. Or something like that. But yeah, anyway.
They should have.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm
So
off
there you
Green
go,
Day.
Billy Joe. More like
Yeah.
Billy No.
Ah.
Gotcha. Got him.
So I don't know what Evanescence other song was.
Call me when you're sober. You never call me when you're sober.
Wake me
up. That's a different song. What is that song called? Bring Me to Life. Bring Me to Life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's continue.
Evan Evans.
Anyway,
And his
next page.
brother, Chris Evans, who went on to become Captain America. There you go, guys. That's it, the power of a name.
Okay. And let's use the power of two other names, and those names are Derrick and Dimmy.
Okay.
Derrick and Dimmy also had the added pressure of being magical boys amongst a slew of muggle children. Okay, so maybe this is actually just a muggle,
It's a muggle orphanage.
orphanage / duty.
Which
And
most
so,
orphanages are.
I guess Deathbert and Reaper.
No, but I think that's the thing, Sam. It's like there's probably not enough orphan wizard kids to justify a wizard orphanage. So probably the magical kids just go to muggle orphanages, which is what happened to
Harry Potter.
Tom Riddle.
Ah.
You know Harry Potter didn't go to an orphanage.
But he should have.
He should have.
Okay. A lot of the other children wondered where Dimmy and Derrick headed to for most of the year, and how they had the money to afford a fancy boarding school. But for the purposes of the book, who cares? Remember, suspension of disbelief?
They did warn us about that in one of the earlier chapters.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? They could have had a scholarship. They didn't. Yeah. Mr. Deathbert.
Neither did you.
You know, I know. You had a fucking half scholarship. I tried to. I didn't get it. Mr. Deathbert and Mr. Reaper were the only ones aware of the magic in the orphanage, as they themselves had connections to the wizarding world, both being squibs.
Oh, well, there's the answer.
I was about to say they're both like filches to me.
Yeah, they're both filches. Yeah.
Yeah. Both being squibs who were never able to use magic and were forced to integrate into a more muggle society. Because of this, both of them were particularly brutish and mean to Derrick and Dimmy.
Because they're jealous. Oh, can I be Mr. Reaper? I don't think he's spoken before.
Okay, but that means I'm Mr. Deathbert.
Okay.
Letters for ya.
Mr. Reaper said, tossing 2 letters from Hogwarts onto their beds.
I'd assume it's your book lists.
I like it.
Do you like, how's that, guys?
I think it's pretty good.
Send a thumbs up emoji if you like Mr. Reaper's voice.
See if you can maintain that.
I'll maintain it.
What I like is that
I'm not going to be like you with Mr. Charger. Oh, I can't remember the voice. How do I do it?
Well, I think what you do is you go really hard for a new voice.
Yeah.
On it with a difficult. It's very difficult to do.
Not for me.
I know, but then you get a paragraph. You're like, oh fuck, I can't do this voice. I can't do this voice for longer than 3 lines.
Won't happen with Mr. Reaper. I've got that voice down pat.
I feel like with Voldemort or something. Or
yeah,
Voldemort's
else. Changing a bit, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Derrick opened up the letter. We'll sort this out off air.
Okay.
Derrick opened up the letter to find the 5th year book list for Hogwarts, which seemed like a standard fare, except for the inclusion of Safe Sex for 5th Years by Anal Shitholer. Sorry, it might be Anal Shitholer. I might have mispronounced that.
Yeah, because that sounds more wizard-like. Anal Shitholer.
Anal Shitholer.
Yes.
But someone might read that as Anal Shitholer.
Yes. Now,
Safe
sex for 5th years also seems very specific to write a book about.
Really? Safe sex for underage?
You might get a safe sex and consent for teens. You might get a book like that. It's a bit more broad.
Yeah, is there a different one for 6th years?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. We might never know.
But I guess it is, we haven't had an insight in the original text to sex ed. They must have done it.
And we have discussed in the past that, there is a whole side of magic for the sex arts,
yes.
and they're not teaching that in school. But like in Gorgio, that's getting used, okay?
Yeah.
There are definitely orgasm spells. There are there's all kinds of spells. That's happening.
I reckon Madame Pomfrey's like, oh god, every second boy's in here with a fucked up Engorgio.
A swollen penis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon there's and I reckon there's there's wand play. Just rubbing the wand over the body, over the navel.
Stop.
Onto the nipples.
Okay, keep going. They had to have had sex education there because...
Do you reckon actually...
Because otherwise, when Ron goes to dance with...
McGonagall,
he's you can see on his face, he's like, what's happening to me?
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
So they didn't do it.
Yeah.
I guess that was 4th year.
Anyway.
Dimmy, who was a 4th year, instead had Safe Sex for 4th Years by Anal Shitholer.
I wonder what's the difference between those 2 books.
Yeah.
How different could it be?
Maybe they'll explain it.
Yeah, possibly. All right, a Dimmy line. That's me. I can't believe Anal Shitholer is her actual name.
Dimmy said. Mr. Reaper marched over the bed.
What the hell did you say, boy?
Look, it says right here, Anal Shitholer.
Dimmy said. Mr. Reaper clubbed Dimmy over the head with one of his stocky arms and screamed. Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, I will read the next line and everyone will have an aha moment.
How dare you? Her name is pronounced Arnel Shathola. It's Arabian.
Fucking hell.
How dare you say that to her, you pig?
So you picked the joke well before.
Which is annoying.
Arnel Shathola. So it's sort of like Chanel Shathola.
But I think that mine made more sense than Arnel.
But this is Arnel, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is spelt Anal Shitholer.
Yeah.
Just so you know, yes.
Mr. Reaper said, scrunching up the book list and eating it. How do you... That's so
Bit of
unnecessary.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to this. I'm still listening to the Audible original Harry Potter audio dramas. There's a lot of extra sound effects and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Because you'll get a lot of like, oh, and they went into Hagrid's and Fang was slopping at his food at his bowl, and you just hear a bit of. Yeah. It's very ethereal. All right. Okay.
Dimmy said,
I guess we're due for Dagger and Ellie. Right, Derek?
Derek didn't respond. Over the last few months, he'd gradually grown more and more irritated by Dimmy, who never seemed to have the emotional intelligence to understand that Derek was hurting.
And Derek has been in a really difficult space. You know, last year, it's sort of like where Harry was at the
He's
start.
sharing a
of
bloody dorm with the juvie kids.
Yeah. And Harold's died. Olivia's died. He's witnessed that. He's been in the midst of it. Voldemort's attacked him. Fuckity duckity Doc died. You know, a lot of trauma. Same way Cedric died.
Hey, kids, they're malleable.
Kids, yeah, they
They get over things.
You sound like Harry Potter.
Hey,
Hey. All
they
right.
get over it. Nothing scars anyone for too long.
Except a scar.
Which this is not. I meant to bring this up ages ago when I went to a wedding and I got a little bit carried away.
As in drunk?
Yes.
Okay, you can just say that, man.
And
We
I
know you
didn't-
have a problem.
I didn't realize until like 2 days later. I was like, oh, and on my forehead. I was like, oh my god, I've got like a scar, a cut here. Mel's like, yeah, I think that was from the wedding. I woke up the next day with a lightning shaped scar on my forehead.
You did not.
It wasn't exactly lightning shaped, but it was a scar on my forehead.
Yeah, but what happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
So then I was like, maybe I'm magic.
that is crazy.
I might have had an interaction with Voldemort and I didn't remember it.
And you don't know, and he's inside you right now. Hey, I was thinking actually that did you watch Stranger Things? Oh, we talked
Yeah.
about this, didn't we?
Yep.
Did you find there was like first of all, I thought Vecna, design wise, was channeling a lot of Voldemort.
Right.
Just with like the no nose, and I know he was a bit more fleshy than Voldemort, but like I did feel like there was a bit of that, and also even the name starting with V,
Sure.
Vecna. Then there was the whole thing how there was two things. One was that Will, and spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the ending of Stranger Things, maybe skip 60 seconds ahead. Will has like a channel into Vecna's mind and can like feel Vecna's pain and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's straight out of Harry and Voldemort.
Yeah.
And then the other ending being that 11 had to ultimately sacrifice herself to save everybody
He'll
else.
sacrifice himself.
Yeah, but that's exactly what Harry has to do at the end of Harry Potter. And Harry, like, thankfully that's all the ploy for Harry and he gets to survive. 11 may or may not be as lucky, depending on how you want to read the
We'll
ending.
never find out.
You'll never find out until 15 years from now where they do the Stranger Things reunion special and they all come back. But I did feel like there was a fair bit of Harry Potter channeling there.
Yeah. Well, they were kind of ripping off it. They were kind of like a Harry Potter and the Boys situation.
Yeah, it was a bit like that, yeah.
Ripping off a bunch of things.
Ripping off a bunch of things. Bit of Ghostbusters, bit of E.T., bit of The Goonies, bit of, I don't know what else was from the 80s. In excess.
Rocky.
Yeah, there's a lot of Rocky. A lot of Rocky in Stranger Things. Okay, let's get going.
I really got, like, I like Kate Bush running up that hill.
They overused that so much.
Because it was like the season before, people were like, oh my God, I'm so into this song now. They're
Well,
like,
yeah.
oh, everyone likes that song. Let's put it in every episode like 4 or 5 times. I was like, guys.
That's what I thought. I was like, all right.
She must like another song.
There is an amazing moment in season 4 with running up that hill, and you're like, that was epic. And then it's like now we're using it in every episode. Every time Max is on screen, we're playing that song. Make a deal with God, and I'll tell him to change our place. But it's like it very much was over. It was like, okay, what? It's like they got in a meeting room. It's like, what worked last time 4 years ago when we did season 4? Running up that hill got pretty big.
Yeah.
Bam, every episode. Okay.
Cool. Or they're like, now we used a lot of our budget on securing the rights for running up that hill.
Because we have to play it 27 times, each one with a separate licensing fee. Tell you who's not complaining. Bloody Kate Bush. Yeah. You know what Kate Bush reminds me of, actually?
George Bush?
Do you know her song Wuthering Heights?
Oh, no, not really. Oh, maybe if you sing it to me.
Oh, it's a creepy song. It's a creepy song. And My dad is like obsessed with that song. My dad, when he talks about that song, it's like there's never been another song before. And he does the same thing. It's so funny with my dad. You know the song, the very famous Australian song, Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier?
Yes.
Didn't have to cut me off. Very big song, huge Australian export.
Yep.
My dad just, he cannot, it's like, it literally is like there has never been a song before. And he's like, have you heard that song? Every time it comes on, it's like, yes, Dad, I have heard Somebody That I Used to Know. It's like one of the biggest songs in the world of the last 20 years. He's like, it's just such a good song. Have you heard what they're singing about? It's such a good story. I'm like, yeah, it's a good song. But they're just talking, it's just...
So your dad knows 2 songs.
but what, he thinks it's like profound that it's like, he's like, so he will be like, he tells it at dinner all the time. He's like, so the first verse, he's talking about, oh, look at all the stuff my ex-girlfriend did to me and I'm angry at you. Second verse comes on. She comes on and said, yeah, well, what about this? And he can't believe it. He thinks it's like, I've never, it's just amazing.
I feel like there is probably a million songs that do that.
Yeah, I reckon I can think of one right now.
Or does he know about the R&B songs? F you, fuck you by Amon. And then F you right back by.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the thing.
He would be like, it was the ex-girlfriend. And then she did her own song.
I am telling you, my dad listens to that song like he cannot believe. It's like the most ingenious writing of all time. It's a good song.
Gotcha would be pleased about this.
Yeah, but dude, it's just like, she comes on the second verse, she just throws it right back in his face. Wow. It's unbelievable. It's an amazing song.
Sorry, but what is the Wuthering Heights thing?
Oh, no. So I'll tell that. It's a bit longer, but it's a similar story. Like, because my dad always says, I really like songs where there's a story. Like, he loves The Hurricane by Bob Dylan. Okay. He just thinks that song's amazing, right?
The man walks in, I don't know really. Yeah.
He's like, it's just got a story. Like, listen to it. And then Wuthering Heights.
It's country music. He'd like country music. There's always a story.
Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush was a song that she wrote for the movie Wuthering Heights that came out in like the 80s or whatever.
And do you think it's in the new one?
I don't think it is because Charlie XCX is doing the soundtrack. Sounds like they're doing like a modern take on it, right?
I reckon she'll do a version of it.
And Kate Bush did the theme for that movie, and it's the song that's like, it's me, Heathcliff, it's me, I've come home, let me... That kind of thing, right?
Okay.
Weird song. But he realised only recently, because he would have grown up hearing this song, and he's like, did you know that song? She is singing it from the perspective of the character in Wuthering Heights, because in the movie... the character is a ghost that's come home and the lyrics are, I've come home, let me in. But he can't see her because she's a ghost. It's unbelievable. Listen to that song. It's haunting. And my dad just...
Or even haunting. Even.
It's like he has never heard a song before. It's like, Dad, like every song has like some I'm not saying it's not a good song. It's just like my dad just thinks it's unbelievable.
It's so funny because it actually makes it less relatable because it's like, so if I was a ghost, I would get this.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry guys, I just went on and on
also,
a bit about
spoilers for Wuthering Heights.
Songs my dad likes, but yeah. All right, let's keep going. How did we even get onto that?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, and that's the spirit of the podcast. It doesn't matter. Jimmy Carr comes on the TV halfway through the pod. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Just keep going.
And it was Alan Carr, but he was Jimmy Carr's there too. So he was annoyed with Dimmy.
Oh, yeah, the emotional maturity.
Yeah. The Derrick was hurting.
Oh, because we started talking about Stranger Things and Voldemort. Yeah, that's what happened. And then I went to Wuthering Heights, Kate Bush. Anyway, you guys know. You've been listening.
They're like, why don't you know?
Hey. Doesn't matter.
Hey.
Another day, another boobs.
Another day, another boobs.
Let's do it.
Toward the end of last year, Derrick watched as his friend Harold Biscuits was murdered.
So sad.
Literally stabbed in the back by Fuckstuff Ungorius Jr., who was then killed again right in front of Derrick's eyes by Mr. Charger.
So that's a weird syntactical thing because I think it's saying, well, Sam nearly dropped the iPad, which runs the entire show. So that could have been bad. We could have lost the book forever.
We would have deleted every single podcast.
It's saying he was killed again, as in he was also killed, I think is what it was supposed to be. But yes.
He then came face to face with a newly reborn version of Voldemort, who honestly Derrick couldn't stop thinking about how surprisingly large his penis was.
Okay.
I forgot about that. And was forced to duel him.
I didn't forget because remember
with
the
wands, not dueling with his penis.
remember the Hawaiian vacation where he
yes.
was having sex with Beryl and Gladys, and it was like, cup her breast,
Yeah.
jiggle her breast.
Ah, yes. I thought I'd forgotten that, but now I remember.
Hey, this is my favorite episode of the podcast ever.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Gobby the House Idiotus was the one... Gobby the House Idiotus was one who saved him. With some help from Piano Jones and Dinesh.
I do remember this.
But upon returning to Hogwarts with the corpses of Harold and Fuckety, he was hit with another surprise.
This is kind of just a recap chapter now.
I'm glad I didn't recap at the start.
Feel free to skip this, guys.
Olivia Flatchulung.
Flatchulung. Yeah,
because
it's
the
spelled
R and the
wrong.
L are the wrong way around. Had found herself mixed up in a lot of this drama and died violently by the unbreakable vow in front of Derrick, sprawling out onto Harold's grave.
Wow.
All 3 deaths were living within Derrick. He lived through them every night. He'd recently read a book, Dark Magic: How the Unbreakable Vow Consumes, to try and make sense of what he saw. He learned the Unbreakable Vow plants a spheral.
A spheral. A spheral.
Sphearal.
Which actually sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because there's a Pokemon called Spheal. Kind of reminded me of that.
okay.
A spheral, okay.
And whenever something reminds you of something, I assume you've taken it from that.
Yeah. But also that actually, what it's saying reminds me of in the Fantastic Beasts movie, there's like an Obscurus or something. But I don't think it like that came out way after this, so maybe just ahead of the curve. Who knows?
I believe you. I back you in.
Thanks, man.
Mikey.
Thanks, man.
So he learned the Unbreakable Vow plants a spheral inside both of the vowers. A spheral, not quite a magical creature, but a dark force that festered within the vower. When the spheral senses a breach of the vow, it literally rips the body of the breacher apart from the inside.
Because I think that's what we saw from Olivia is she was like raised off the ground and her bones all snapped, which actually now that I think
that is
about
like
it,
Stranger Things.
sounds like how Vecna kills
Yeah.
That's actually...
Wow. Maybe Mike wrote Strange Things. Isn't one of them called Mike Duffer?
No, the main character's Mike Wheeler. The
the
writers
Duffer
are Ross
brothers.
and Matt Duffer.
What are their names?
Ross and Matt.
Oh, I guess I'm the Duffer then. The silly Duffer.
Funny they're the Duffer brothers.
Yeah. you're silly
For
Duffers.
international listeners, I don't know if they say this anywhere else, but in Australia, you'd call someone a silly duffer, like as
Yeah.
a, like an endearing, like,
you silly
you
duffer."
silly duffer. The TV's just turned off again.
Oh, you silly Duffer. Oh,
I reckon-
Oh, it was flashing.
I reckon we just go without TV for the rest of the pod because Jimmy Carr's going to be back now. All right, you keep going. All right,
No.
go for it, Sam.
Okay. Well, but I do like that this is because in the original text we don't really know why someone died. Like it's really made it.
Yeah, so I've added to the canon, which is cool.
Yeah. So Derrick watched Olivia's bones violently and loudly snap and crush in front of it. Oh, yes. I read that, didn't I?
No, I just said that was what happened.
Oh, Derrick watched Olivia's bones violently and loudly snap and crush in front of him. Her mangled body lying on the grave of Harold haunted him daily. Or if you
A
might,
haunting sight.
haunted.
A haunting sight. That's a callback to my old podcast where I thought the word haunt was pronounced as haunt.
You've
What's the real version? Haunt.
No. Haunt.
Haunt. Yeah, I used to say haunt and still do by
You
evidence.
do, because you've just said it like 5 times.
And there's a Pokemon called Haunter.
No.
Who's actually called Haunter, but I call
That's
him
it.
Haunter.
Yeah. It's very... Yeah.
It's one of my weird ones. Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep going. Okay. Okay. The spurts and spurts of blood that spilled out of Harold's back after he was stabbed. Poor Harold. Derrick couldn't stop thinking about him. His life was finally coming together. He was respected, found a girl he loved, finally stepping out of the shadow of his father, and then dead.
It is sad.
Such a waste of life, Derrick thought to himself. And the lifeless, still body of Fuckety Duckety Doc, who had a whole life ahead of him, it fell to the floor with a thud. every single noise reminded him of that thud.
Hey, how are you?
Every single noise.
Flush the toilet.
Oh, Derek's whoever fucking he's dead. Yeah. Pay pass. Ka-ching. Oh, fuck.
Do you want your receipt? Oh, no. Oh, no, the printer.
Now I'm speaking and now that's reminding me. La 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 la.
Every single
noise reminded me of that thud. Even the bed banging against the wall in the next room over when Mr. Reaper fucked his wife too hard.
Wow, that's a visceral. Because honestly, the voice I was doing for Mr. Reaper, I'm going to be honest, didn't sound like a guy who has a wife. But apparently he's fucking.
Yeah, and sometimes he fucks her too hard. Thud, thud, thud. Death, death, death.
Wow. Which is also, I find that really powerful writing because actually, when you think about it, each thud of sex is actually helping bring life into the world. Whereas Derrick has fundamentally altered this into death.
Or it's bringing him closer to Le Petit Mort.
Le Petit Mort, the little death.
Which is the French for orgasm.
And there you go.
Yeah, that's right. We bring a little bit of class to this podcast.
Class. Okay.
Yeah, French. Le gomme.
Maybe you should go to French class and learn that.
Je suis désolé, le gomme. Le gomme. I think that means I'm sorry, eraser.
What's eraser?
Le gomme.
Okay. But as in like a rubber on the end of a pencil.
That's just like the only two things I know.
Why do you know le gomme?
I just remember it from French in year 7.
I don't think le gomme is eraser, but anyway.
Well, feel free to look it up. Maybe we can legom that from the podcast.
By the way, in Australia, we call an eraser, like on the back of a pencil, we call that a rubber.
A rubber.
But I think in America, they would call a condom a rubber.
And we'd call it a dinger.
Which goes full
or a
circle.
franger.
Which goes full circle because we don't know for sure, but Mr. Reaper might be wearing a rubber / condom / dinger while he's fucking his wife.
Might be. I don't think he is.
Yeah, based on the thud sound, because I feel like a condom might mute that sound. I don't know.
Sorry, I don't think it's a condom isn't like a silencer on a gun.
On a micro level, it might do some
Put the
silencing.
silencer on.
I think it might be.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Derrick was beginning to go crazy and become paranoid. Not only was he preoccupied thinking about these deaths, he also knew it wasn't even close to being over. Derrick could feel it. He knew that this year was going to be different. Voldemort was back in power, and Derrick had to be the one to take him on. He wanted to do it alone, with no help. His friends, Michael, Rob, Luke, Lockie, Sam, Tom, and Gemini, had offered to help him, but he couldn't risk it. Derrick couldn't lose any of his other friends. Not even Dimmy deserved to die. And Dimmy was fucking annoying.
That's Sam. That's you coming out there.
Yeah, but that was... I didn't say that. That was part of it.
I quite like Dimmy.
Seems like me and the narrator are kind of...
Maybe
really
Sam's the narrator. That's the ultimate twist.
I've been improvising this whole book.
Yeah.
There is nothing on this page.
Is this a Dimmy line? Yes. I said, I guess we're due for Diagon Alley, right, Derrick?
Dimmy said again, looking sheepishly at the audience. Waiting for Derrick to say a line.
So I guess what we've got,
the
last time someone actually spoke was 3 pages ago where Dimmy said, I guess we're due for Diagon Alley.
And so Derrick's just been having this little aside to the looking
and
at
then
the audience.
We've read all this, talked about Stranger Things, Gautier and Kate Bush, and then Dimmy's been standing there like, I said. There he goes. I don't know what's happening. Good improvisation from Dimmy though.
Yeah, hold on. Just saying the same line again.
Yeah.
Amazing improvisation. I don't even know if going back is right for me this year, Derrick said.
Wow.
Dimmy rolled his eyes.
Please tell me more.
He said sarcastically. I need to be out there looking for Voldemort. He could be anywhere. He could be in Hawaii, Derrick said.
That's a good start. It's a good lead.
Trust your gut, Derrick, I'd say. Mr. Reaper, who was still in the vicinity of the area, overheard what Derrick was saying. So, sorry, But he was just having sex with his wife, wasn't he?
No, I
that's
think
just
Derek was saying that when he does have sex with his wife, it reminds him of the death of Fuckity Duckity Doc. Yeah.
Mrs. Reaper. I was wondering, is there a Mrs. Reaper? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Mr. Reaper, who was still in the vicinity of the area, overheard what Derek was saying. Being an old school magical kind of guy, Mr. Reaper stormed over to Derek.
Do not say his name in this orphanage, boy.
Derek looked up. And why not?
Because
There's already
What, is his voice getting a little bit annoying to do?
No. I'm laughing at what... So, Derek's just said Voldemort out loud.
Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Reaper said, do not say his name. Derek says, why not? This is what Mr. Reaper says as per the script. I'll just read it.
Because Voldemort should be feared.
So, yeah.
Because Voldemort should be feared. I knew. Even back then I knew. He wasn't really gone. The fact that he's come back again just shows you how powerful he really is. And he'll kill you. How would you like that?
Mr. Reaper. I'd hate that, Mr. Reaper, Derek said. Oh, sorry. I said Mr. Reaper said.
I'd hate that, Mr. Reaper, Derek said.
Call me Chaz.
Okay, so his
Chaz
name is
Reaper.
Chaz Reaper. We assume maybe a Charles Reaper. Yeah, Chaz.
Call me Chaz.
Call me Chaz. After all this time. Call me Chaz. And he's been told off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me Chaz.
Oh, that's the end of the chapter. Because we have had moments in the past where you know, they've said, Harry, we need to do X, Y, Z, and Harry's like, call me Harry. We did call you Harry. Well, call me Professor Bonner.
Professor
I'm
Bonner
a teacher.
Yeah, so I did assume that was going to continue.
Call me Chaz.
Well, that was a good chapter.
Wow.
A bit of
good Chaz.
setting up, reminding good Chazzy. Yeah, good Chaz. Good Mr. Reaper.
It was just basically Mr. Reaper, bit of a recap.
Yep. Reaper for a recap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and now Sam, great episode. Thank you so much for being back. And if you'll excuse me, I need to go fuck my wife. Thud, 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 thud.
I didn't like that ending. I don't like that as an ending.
I didn't either. It felt vulgar, but we
Yeah.
did read exactly that. So
Voldemort.
Ooh.
That would be a good character.
And that's why Sam's on the show. Goodbye, Amores. If only you make a deal with God. Tell him to change your places. Wake me up, no. Wake me. I'm going to do a mashup. Better wake up. No, can't wake up. All right, goodbye, Amores. Goodbye, Amores.